welcome to A Stone's Throw Away. Today will be our weekend reading for Pisces. First, I'd like to apologize for my lengthy absence. As we all know, 2020 has been a bit of a dumpster fire in my house, no less than anyone else's. I hope everyone is well, and as everyone knows, I do intuitive stone readings. If you're new here, welcome. If you're old, welcome back. I have missed my gems. I am blindly picking stones for our reading today. Which is going to be fairly basic to get me back into me and you back into the swing of things. Whoop. This is your love life, this is you, and this is your challenges. Anything closer into the center is closer into the heart of the problem. Anything further out is a little more on the periphery. Anything above is conscious. Anything below is subconscious if it comes out of the circles. So Virgo, have we been? Let's see what the stones hold for you today. Quick shout out to Passion Water Tarot, my mama. She reads intuitive tarot and she is back in the saddle now. She has beat her cancer and everyone should go over there and give her some love. All right, Virgo. Today's reading should come as no surprise to anyone who's seen the others. And remember, if this doesn't resonate with you, go watch your rising sign or your moon sign. See if any of those do. And if you're not watching this on the weekend it comes out, you're seeing it when you need to see it. Okay? Here in the center, you've got some money problems on your mind, Virgo. Don't we all? But Calcite is here, so follow your passions and it will bring you money. Okay? That's coming up very shortly. However, this is a dark amethyst. And lately, the only thing the dark amethyst has been telling us is that you need to work on your shadow work. The shadow work is the work where you're working on processing your traumas, processing your grief, processing all those emotions you don't want to face, but you need to face them or they're going to bite you in the butt. And this looks like it's going to be, you need to process your old relationships and your old relationship trauma because it's going off here into the love life sector. And possibly traumas related to living with someone, possibly traumas related to being kicked out of somewhere, because it's connected right here to the rose granite. Sorry, that's the fiber brain for you. Sometimes I completely forget what I'm saying. It's connected right here to the rose granite, which is related to house and home. And why we process those things is because if we don't, they will come and bite us when we least expect it. However, also in the love life section, you have this big chunk of Tiger's Eye, which is strength. Your love life and your love is a strength for you right now. It is a pillar. It is your rock right now, and you need to hold on to that. There may be money issues or money coming in, also related to your love life here. Over here in your challenges, central, we have a rose lace agate, which is connected to your home. It's connected to home decorating usually, actually. So this is going to be maybe you're having a hard time figuring out how to decorate. You know? I know. It sounds silly in these times that that's what your challenge is. But maybe it's just for this weekend. So work on those home projects. Again, we have rose granite. Been hard work. Connected to a amethyst geode. And amethyst geodes show us to look beyond the surface. To look beyond what we see to find the hidden gems. So those together, and you also have a loved one here that's easy to love. Usually that's a child or something. So all these together in the challenges situation are telling me that maybe you're unhappy with the way your home looks. Maybe you're unhappy with just your environment. But maybe you need to look at the bones of the place. Look past the clutter, look past the stuff, the colors on the walls. Just look past all of that and look at what could be. You have a diamond in the rough there, Virgo. You really do. And you need to look past the surface to find it. That's what that's telling me. Now, subconsciously, over here, we've got a jadeite, which means there's some money problems outgoing. So whatever money problems you've got going, and it feels like maybe you've had to sell some stuff, maybe you had a garage sale that didn't go as well as you wanted. That's what I'm feeling that is. And whatever that is, it's over. It'll be okay. That feels like it's outgoing. And here's one of my eye stones, and it's connected to a clear quartz. And that's telling me that there's something subconsciously that you don't want to look at, but once you do look at it, you're going to see it clearly. Please ignore the dogs barking in the background. I have a bit of a pack. So you need to pay attention. Something's going to come up. And it's not coming up very quickly. So you need to just keep an eye on things there. Keep an eye out. And up here, something you're ignoring, something you're not paying attention to, is there's a loved one hanging around. They're not very central to your life right now. Maybe they live in another city. Maybe they're just not in the quarantine queue you've been keeping. You know, they're not in your everyday life, but they're not easy to love. They're the ones who are hardworking. Excuse me. Shush! Dogs. They're not easy to love. And they're coming into the situation. So you might want to keep an eye on them. Now let's see if there are any stones here that have anything else to say to us. Again, I'm picking with my eyes closed. Just seeing if anything else wants to say anything. The dogs that were barking are now coming up to love on me, as if to say, I'm sorry. So let's see what these have to say. Okay, so we've got a little more clarity in the situation here. Maybe you've been fighting with a loved one about how much work is going into the household situation here, because this is Jasper. This is a tooth. It's usually aggression and anger and fighting. This is one of my agates, and it's a banded agate, which again is usually part of the home situation here. So this is all still about home. Another situation you're ignoring is things that are something old, something really old. I mean, I'm not talking last month, I'm talking years. Yeah, if it was me, I'd say this was like from high school. You know, because I'm 37, about to be 38. And it's old. Whatever's coming up here for you, Virgo, is old. And it's just, it's not something, it's something you know about, but you haven't been paying attention to. We've got a green agate in love over here. So again, it's all about home for you today, Virgo. Home, shadow work, and looking beyond the surface. And this is my eye stone. It's looking down. So you're not paying attention to the situation with the home and the shadow work you need to do. There's something you haven't been paying attention to here. This is hematite. And it is in a period of being ignored. But it's also, it's right up here with you. Okay, you see how that's in a line? And hematite is a protection stone. So maybe you feel like you need protection, or you feel like you don't need protection. Either way, you're ignoring that. And it's something that's trying to bring itself to your attention. These things are always things that are trying to bring themselves to your attention. So, that's what the stones are saying, Virgo. Let's see what our affirmation for today is. Whoop, well, there we go. There is plenty for everyone, including me. There's your affirmation for today. The other side says, the ocean of life is lavish with its abundance. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. My good comes from everywhere and everyone and everything. There is plenty for everyone, including me. So Virgo, I hope that helps. If it does, give me a like and a follow. And I'll see y'all next week when I put out the weeklies for next week. Y'all have a good day.